Everyone today is addicted to something. And no, I'm not just talking about drugs or alcohol. I'm talking about the addictions we all live with, the ones we barely even notice anymore. We're addicted to scrolling, to gaming, to junk food, to endless entertainment. Think about it. When was the last time you sat down to eat a meal in complete silence? Without a video playing, without music, without some kind of noise to keep you stimulated? It's like we've become uncomfortable with silence. We're afraid of boredom. We're terrified of being left alone with our own thoughts. These little habits might seem harmless. What's the big deal about watching a few videos while you eat, or scrolling through your phone before bed? But these habits, day after day, slowly steal something precious from us. They chip away at our focus, our discipline, and ultimately, our potential. Over time, this isn't just about wasting a few hours here and there. It's about how these addictions fundamentally shape who we are becoming. And here's the really scary part, the science behind it all. These quick, easy pleasures are literally rewiring your brain. Every single time you chase that hit of instant gratification, your brain releases a chemical called dopamine. It's the feel-good neurotransmitter. You get a notification, you see a funny video, you eat a sugary snack, boom, dopamine spike. You feel good, you feel rewarded. But here's the universal law of neurochemistry. What goes up must come down. And the crash isn't just back to where you started. Dopamine levels drop below your normal baseline. Suddenly, you feel tired, empty, unmotivated, maybe even a little depressed. So what do you do to escape that feeling? You reach for the easiest, fastest way to feel good again. You seek another quick hit. And just like that, you're trapped in the cycle. A spike, followed by a crash, followed by a craving for another spike. This is the exact mechanism that makes modern life so addictive. Video games, social media, endless scrolling, junk food, they are all designed to give you that fast, intense dopamine spike. But the faster and higher the spike, the deeper and longer the crash that follows. It's a cruel trick our brains play on us. This is precisely why the things that actually build a meaningful life, like reading a book, learning a new skill, hitting the gym, or building a business can feel so incredibly boring at first. These activities raise your dopamine levels slowly, steadily. There's no dramatic spike. The reward isn't instant. But the key difference is this: the feeling of satisfaction and accomplishment lasts so much longer. It builds you up instead of leaving you drained and empty. It creates a stable, positive baseline, not a roller coaster of highs and lows. So, how do we break free from this cycle? The answer isn't to just quit everything overnight. Telling yourself, I will never scroll again, or I'm done with video games forever, is a recipe for failure. That kind of extreme willpower rarely works in the long run. The secret isn't to remove a bad habit. It's to replace it with a better one. You need to be strategic. Start small. Instead of scrolling through your phone for 30 minutes in the morning, go for a 10-minute walk outside. Before you jump into a gaming session, commit to reading just 5 pages of a book. When you feel that powerful urge to watch something you know isn't good for you, get up and go outside, even for just a few minutes. You have to consciously build new pathways in your brain. Start building habits that raise your dopamine slowly and sustainably. Working out is a huge one. Journaling your thoughts. Learning something new that genuinely interests you, whether it's an instrument, a language, or a coding skill. And most importantly, talking to real people face to face. Real human connection is one of the most powerful, sustainable sources of well-being we have. But here's the real game changer. This is the thing that makes all the difference. You need to find something you care about more than the addiction. You need a purpose, a goal, a mission, a dream that sets your mind on fire. When your mind becomes obsessed with building something meaningful, with achieving a difficult goal, there's simply no room left for those destructive, time-wasting habits. They just fall away because they're no longer the most interesting thing in your world. You don't escape addiction with willpower alone. You escape it with direction. Purpose is the ultimate antidote. Now, I need to be real with you. The journey isn't a straight line. You will slip up. There will be days when you fall back into old patterns. You'll find yourself scrolling for an hour when you meant to for 5 minutes. You'll eat the junk food. That's okay. It's not failure. Relapse doesn't mean you're back at square one. It's a part of the process. The goal isn't perfection, it's progress. When you slip, don't beat yourself up. Acknowledge it, learn from what triggered it, reset, and keep moving forward. Because the truth is simple, and I want you to really hear this. You are not broken. You are not weak. You are not lazy. You are just overstimulated. Our modern world is a constant assault on our dopamine system, and it takes conscious effort to fight back. So here's the plan. Reduce the noise. Turn off the notifications. Curate your environment to support your goals, not your impulses. Replace the bad habits, one small step at a time, with better ones that build you up. And most of all, find and build your purpose. Find that thing that makes you want to be better. If you do this, you will watch your life transform. Not tomorrow. Not someday. The change begins the moment you decide to take that first small step. It starts today. Thank you so much for watching. If this video resonated with you, please give it a like and subscribe to join our community. See you in the next one.